Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy X tips and tricks video. For today, we will be delving back into side quest territory with Lulu's lightning dodging minigame. Now, unless Lulu is one of your favorite characters or you're after the platinum trophy, this minigame is completely optional and you don't have to waste your time doing it. A lot of people will find the task daunting since this minigame requires you to dodge 200 lightning bolts in a row to complete it, and to inexperienced players, this does seem like a near impossible task. And if you're one of them, yeah, you're probably doing it wrong. Mind you, this video is for players that have never completed this challenge or are having trouble completing it. Anyway, here are 5 things you're doing wrong with the Lulu's lightning dodging minigame. Number 1. You're not doing the crater trick, or you're doing it wrong. Let's just get this out of the way, because this should be the first thing anybody suggests when you're doing this minigame. The crater trick allows you to manipulate when and where the lightning bolt will strike consistently. This eliminates the RNG element, so you don't have to be running around the thunder plains waiting for a flash of lightning to come. To do this trick, head south from the inn to the first area of the Thunder Plains. Stick to the left side and keep running south until you see a lightning rod in front of this specific crater. It won't work with any other crater, it'll only work for this one. Go ahead and stand by the lightning rod and run towards the crater. The moment you enter it, a flash of light can be seen, meaning you should press dodge. Run back to the pillar and then to the crater again, and voila! Lightning does strike in the same spot 200 times. If it's still inconsistent, you're probably doing it wrong. Make sure you run close enough to the pillar before running back to the crater, and do not run in circles. Just imagine Titus doing suicides. With the basic tip out of the way, on to the next one. Number 2. You reset the count unknowingly. This is a problem with not understanding how the minigame works. This minigame requires that you dodge 200 lightning bolts in one go. If at any point in time you save and reload the save file, your dodge counter will reset. This also means that if you leave the area to go to the inn or the northern portion of the Thunder Plains, the counter will also reset. Now what can you do? You can pause the game, enter the menu, touch the save sphere, save without reloading the file, or get an encounter. But for the love of God, please use a no encounters weapon or armor when doing this. So when you're in the middle of the side quest and want to take a short break, do not leave the area or save and exit the game. Simply run to the pillar and open the menu or pause the game. When you feel like continuing, unpause or exit the menu and get on with your merry life. Number 3. You're mashing the dodge button. The developers put in an anti-cheese mechanic where it prevents players from dodging when they mash the dodge button. And by mash, I mean repeatedly press X so they don't have to worry about timing their dodge. This means that if you mistime the first press of the dodge button, the game will force you to get hit by the lightning bolt even if any subsequent presses are perfectly timed. This forces players to really be precise in dodging these lightning bolts. With the crater trick, the bolts will always strike as you enter the crater. People can sometimes get into a rhythm because it's consistent, but this can be a problem if you maneuver Titus awkwardly. That's why I still like to time my presses when I see the flash of light. I try not to anticipate the flash but react to it instead. I found that anticipating the flash can sometimes cause you to dodge a little early, which registers as a miss. Also, try not to do this over remote play or any instance where you experience input lag. This minigame is all about timing, so it'll be useless if you can't properly time your dodges. Number 4. You're playing with game audio. Now hear me out, it works. I've given this tip to everyone who asked for some, and I've gotten positive feedback over it. The Thunder Plains, although has a great theme, has a lot of unnecessary ambient noise. Some of them are lightning bolts hitting the other pillars, so it can trick you into pressing dodge prematurely and messing up your flow or cause you to lose focus. Play the game with the audio really low or mute the audio altogether. I promise you it'll make a world of difference. Focus on the flashing lights and you're good to go. Number 5. You think it's too hard or impossible. It's not. People have done it. Overthinking is the main reason why people don't get through this challenge. You can start by practicing how to time the dodges first, and then you can begin actually attempting to complete the challenge. It can be done in under 20 minutes if you don't take any breaks. To prove to you that this can be done in said time, I sped up a live attempt with a timer to show you how long it takes to complete the challenge. If you feel like you're starting to get nervous, just hit the pause button by the pillar and take a short break until you calm down. Come back when you're ready to continue. But I promise you, you will finish this minigame, get Lulu's sigil, and the trophy. On a final note, here's one last tip. Stop counting. It messes you up. Just set a timer for about 20 minutes and focus on dodging. When the timer's up, you'll have completed the challenge. If you think 20 minutes is a little too short, dodge for another 5. But I guarantee 30 minutes of non-stop dodging is way too long. The minigame can get boring because of its repetitiveness, so if it doesn't bother you that much, you can listen to a podcast, leave an episode of one of your favorite shows playing in the background, or listen to one of my other tips and tricks videos. Link in the description. However, if you find other noises too distracting, then doing this in silence works well too. And those were the 5 things you're probably doing wrong with a lightning dodging minigame. I hope this cleared up any misunderstanding with the tricks used or the mechanics of the minigame. Let me know in the comment section if any of the tips I threw into this video helped you out in completing the challenge, or if you have any other tips that I didn't mention, leave a comment for everyone else to see. We gotta help each other out. Anyway guys, if you liked the video, feel free to click the like button down below. If you enjoy my content, I have more Final Fantasy X tips and tricks on my channel and a lot more incoming, so make sure you're subscribed to be the first to see them when they drop. That's been it for me. Peace out everyone, and I hope you have a great day.